Hi, I'm Madame Pamita, and this is Madame Pamita's Parlor of Wonders. You can find me online at parlorofwonders.com. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about working with gemstones. Gemstones are one of the oldest known magical tools. We look back in prehistory, in ancient times, ancient Egyptian times, ancient Greece, and so on, and we see the use of colored gemstones being quite powerful in doing magic and healing work. So I'm going to show you how to prepare and work with gemstones in your own magical work. So the first thing you're going to need is a gemstone of some kind. Today we're going to be working with rose quartz. Rose quartz is a very famous gemstone, probably the most famous next to regular quartz. And rose quartz is used for doing spells surrounding unconditional love. Now that, of course, can be romantic love, but it can also be friendship, family love, and so on. Any place where you want good, loving energy around you, you will want to use a rose quartz. So I got some examples of rose quartz here. We've got some tumbled stones, and I also have one that's shaped in the shape of a heart. And these are all very, very easy, very beautiful, and very fun to work with. So when you get a rose quartz and you want to cleanse it, you're going to want to get a bowl or a cup of fresh spring water and some sea salt. In this case, you can use regular sea salt, but because we're doing love work and friendship work and all of those good feelings, you might want to use a pink Himalayan salt. To cleanse your crystal, you get your sea salt, you dissolve it in that bowl of spring water, and then you put your crystal in that overnight, letting it cleanse, letting it rejuvenate, and giving it a freshness. The next morning, you can take your crystal out, rinse it again in spring water, and it's cleansed and ready to go. Now, if you'd like to charge your crystal a little bit more, you can let it have a moon bath under the light of a full moon. So place your crystal on a windowsill or outside on the night of a full moon and let it absorb that moon energy to give it an extra boost. Crystals are really wonderful to work with and to work with in meditation and spell work. For example, if you're doing a spell about love, you might want to hold a crystal, a rose quartz crystal in this case, in one hand while you're doing your spell work with your other. Or if you're doing a meditation for love, you might want to hold a rose quartz crystal in each hand as you're doing that meditation to give strength to that visualization and that meditation. You can use a crystal for magical work too in the case where you want someone to feel more friendly feelings or more loving feelings toward you. You could take your charged crystal and give it to that person. You could give a regular tumbled one. Of course, you could give a plain one that hasn't been tumbled, or you might want to give them one that's in the shape of a heart to give a very clear message of love. Another way that you can work with crystals is to make a gem elixir. To make a gem elixir is very, very simple. All you will need is a jar or bottle of fresh spring water and your gem. You place your gem in the water and let it sit there overnight. The next day, you're going to have the essence of that gem imbuing that water. And you can use that water as blessed water to sprinkle around your home, or you can even drink that water. You want to be very careful with this though, because not all gems are safe. There are some gems that emit some toxic ingredients. So you want to do your research beforehand to make sure that your gem is safe for a gem elixir. Another way that you can use your gems is to charge a candle spell. So in this case, if we had a pink candle for love or friendship, you could use 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, whatever number of gems and place them around the candle as you did that. Now you could place 3 rose quartz gems around a candle for that love energy, or you could place several different gems of different kinds to bring different energies to it. So for example, a rose quartz for that unconditional love, an amethyst to bring a calming love energy, and a clear quartz to amplify the power of your spell. Lastly, Another way, and a very simple way to use a gem in spell work, is just simply to carry it with you. For that, I recommend having a cloth bag of some kind. In this case, a linen bag, and a natural cloth is the best, of course, to use. And then just put your gem in that bag, carry it in your pocket or your purse to carry the strength and stability of that gem energy with you wherever you go. So thank you so much for joining me on this journey where we learned about gemstones and how to use them magically. I'm Madame Pamita, and this is Madame Pamita's Parlor of Wonders. You can find me online at parlorofwonders.com.